I'm Duane Roelfs of Servants United Parish. I will be leading daily devotions with you. The basis for these daily devotions is from Christ in Her Home, a daily devotional series. The Bible readings are from the Revised Standard Version. For Monday, June 7th, the reading is Psalm 74. O God, why dost thou cast us off forever? Why does thy anger smoke against the sheep of thy pasture? Remember thy congregation which thou hast gotten of old, which thou hast redeemed to be the tribe of thy heritage. Remember Mount Zion where thou hast dwelt. Direct thy steps to the perpetual ruins. The enemy has destroyed everything in the sanctuary. The foes have roared in the midst of thy holy place. They set up their own signs for signs. At the upper entrance they hacked the wooden trellis with axes, and they all carved wood that broke down with hatchets and hammers. They set thy sanctuary on fire. To the ground they desecrated the dwelling place of thy name. They said to themselves, we will utterly subdue them. They burned all the meeting places of God in the land. We do not see our signs. There is no longer any prophet, and there is none among us who knows how long. How long, O God, is the foe to scoff? Is the enemy to revile thy name forever? Why dost thou hold back thy hand? Why dost thou keep thy right hand in thy bosom? Yet, God, my King is from of old, working salvation in the midst of the earth. Thou didst divide the sea by thy might. Thou didst break the heads of the dragons on the waters. Thou didst crush the heads of the Leviathan, though thou didst give him as food for the creatures of the wilderness. Thou didst cleave open springs and brooks. Thou didst dry up ever-flowing streams. Thine is the day, thine also the night. Thou hast established the luminaries in the sun. Thou hast fixed all the bounds of the earth. Thou hast made summer and winter. Remember this, O Lord, how the enemy scoffs, and an impious people reviles thy name. Do not deliver the soul of thy dove into the wind of breath of beasts. Do not forget the life thy poor forever. Have regard for thy covenant, for the dark places of the land are full of the habitations of violence. Let not the downtrodden be put to shame. Let the poor and needy praise thy name. Arise, O God, plead thy cause. Remember how the impious scoff at thee all the day. Do not forget the clamor of thy foes, the uproar of thy adversaries which goes up continually. Word of the Lord. Holding on to hope. I've noticed that when I listen to a song while walking or running, the music changes my cadence. As if part of a cosmic marching band, I fall into step. It's no wonder that something like Psalm 74, likely written for private or public worship, can similarly change the cadence of our thoughts. Through psalms that express frustration, lament, and anger aren't always easy to read, they certainly remain relevant. They invite an open assessment of our own feelings regarding the world and events around us. This psalm is a collective cry for help amid difficult events. It asks God to remember the people after destruction, then recalls God's saving history, and finally lands firmly on hope for the future. In difficult times, this psalm can help change the cadence of our thoughts as we too remember God's saving promises and are filled with hope and courage for what lies ahead. Our prayer. God, even when the world seems fraught with destruction, fill us with your hope. Amen. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.